Do you need to hang something heavy on drywall and you're not quite sure which drywall anchor is the best? Well, keep watching because in this video, we're gonna test 4 different types of drywall anchors on this test wall. Let's get right to it. Michael DiBenedetto from the Reluctant DIYers community posted this comment asking that we test the downward force on different types of drywall anchors. So that's what we're going to do. Now for this test, I'm using a 150-pound rated wire that you might use to hang a heavy mirror on the wall to hold my weights. And for the weight for these tests, I'm using my dumbbells. I really hope I don't break these things because they're crazy expensive right now. Michael, I'm gonna send you a request for a check if I break them. Just saying. For test number 1, we're using a good old-fashioned plastic drywall anchor. So I'm just pre-drilling my hole here, get the wall anchor into the wall, tap it in with a hammer, and then I can get the screw in. Up first, 25 pounds. That 25-pounder has it sagging a little bit, but let's up our weight. And we're going in 25-pound increments on this test. So now the 50. It's actually holding, I'm surprised. Let's add on another 25. Bye-bye. So the plastic drywall anchor was able to hold on to 50 pounds, but that baby was sagging like crazy. I would say I wouldn't go any more than 25 max, because even on the 25, it was already starting to sag. For test 2, we're doing the self-drilling drywall anchor. If you watch any of my videos, you know I kind of partial to these. Let's see how it does. Now I like to use the tip of my screw bit to make an impression in the drywall. I screwed the drywall anchor in and then got the screw in to prepare for the test. Now these self-drilling drywall anchors that I'm using are rated up to 50 pounds and that's where I'm going to start. And we'll go up from there to see how well it handles it. Here comes the 50. You can definitely tell that there's pressure going down on that screw, but let's add another 25 and see what happens. There's definitely some massive pressure on this thing right now, but we're going up. Let's go to the full 100 on this and see if it can handle the double weight. There's no way. All right, taking off the 25, bringing in the 50. Oh, my wire broke. I guess this wire can't handle more than 100 pounds. It was rated to 150, but we're testing drywall anchors. Let's get back to it. 50 pounds. That thing's hanging on by a thread. So it hasn't come out of the wall just yet, but I want to see that happen. More weight. All right. I don't think it can handle 75 pounds. Whoa, that was 125 pounds. What am I talking about? Math is not my strong suit, apparently. That was kind of a cool rip out of the wall. And now we move to the bottom section of the wall for our last 2. Up first, the drywall toggle anchor. This baby's rated up to 100 pounds. I think it's gonna handle at least 150. Now because this is a toggle anchor, we have to make sure that we screw it all the way in. And I'm just holding down on the wire here so that it can get a good grip behind the screw head. All right, so we start with 100 pounds. 100-pound rating, it's handling it like a champ. 125, anybody? My wire broke again. 125 like it's nothing. Looks like maybe there's the slightest bend in here, but it's like nothing. Or wait. So this thing's rated at 100 pounds, and I have 150 on it right now. We'll call this a good one. I know what you're thinking. You want to see this thing come out of the drywall, and I kind of do too, so I think I'm just going to put some weight on it. Great success! And now for the final test, I chose a 1/8 inch different kind of drywall toggle anchor. You're probably a little bit more familiar with these if you've ever hung anything on your wall. With the toggle anchor, kind of similar to what I did with the plastic wall anchor, I just pre-drill, get it through the hole so that the toggle's in position. And I'm using a washer here just to kind of hold it in place so it doesn't go through the hole and so I can hold on to our test wire. Now if I'm to go by that last toggle anchor that we just did, this one's gonna hold everything. I'm gonna have to pull it out of the wall again. But let's get to it. 50. Another 50 for 100. It seems Mr. 1/8 inch toggle anchor doesn't like 100 pounds. Well, let's just put on some more weight, shall we? And here comes all the weight I brought outside. It's 150 pounds. It is pulling straight down into the drywall. Yeah, this baby's not made to hold this much weight, 150 pounds. But I want to see this thing come out of the wall. I think I'm going to use my foot this time. My 150 pound rated wire broke again. We're just going to call this test finished. Now, toggle anchors come in various different sizes. I went with the 1/8 inch version that I had in my kit. I'm sure a larger one might handle more weight, but it's still a solid option for hanging heavy stuff in drywall. Now, each of these drywall anchors are solid options for the application that you choose. I hope this test helped you figure out what might be the best option based on what it is that you have to hang on your wall. Until the next time, keep doing it yourself. I kind of want to hang on it myself and see if it'll hold me. I don't have wire that can hold me.